Good afternoon. My name is Jan Boydston, and I'm a children's author of the children's book called Finding Socksville. The children in the story that my brother and I wrote are Hispanic children because about 20% of the children in our community are also Hispanic. I may turn my head to the side a little bit because I do have a glare when I look directly in the camera, but I got interested in other authors that might be trying to write to children that are not necessarily Caucasian children, because we have a very diverse culture in the United States. And so I think it's appropriate that every child go into the library, the bookstore, and be able to find books that they relate to because the children in them look like them. So anyway, the book I'm reading today is called Berry Song. And this is a lovely book. It's written by Michaela Goade. There's an E at the end of that, so it may be Goade. But she lives in Sitka, Alaska, so she's an American writer. I would call it a Native American, but a Native American who lives in Alaska. So I have had the opportunity to go to Sitka before. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And one of the lovely things about what Michaela has done here is she's also done watercolors. So we're going to explore her book. On the end, this is about a story about her grandmother going with her into the woods and teaching her how to do things. Our grandmothers do teach us how to do things. And it's wonderful that they do that. And then we can teach our children or the children in our lives of how to do things too. So anyway, I do have to have these on to see. I just apologize for the glare, but on the inside cover, she has all kinds of berries and she names what they are. But let's read Berry Song, okay? I love that it's a song. On an island at the edge of a wide, wild sea, Grandma shows me how to live on the land. And like I said, these are her own watercolors, and they're in a boat. Sitka is right on the coast, and it's very beautiful there. Together, I always have a kind of a hard time. It's backwards, a mirror thing. Together we pull hemlock branches from the salty ocean, heavy with herring eggs. Who would guess that you could pull herring eggs out, heavy with herring eggs like tiny stars? Is that beautiful or what? See, they're like tiny stars, and she's got a hemlock branch, and that's how they're fishing. That's how they're fishing out of the boat. On the beach, we gather ribbons of slippery seaweed, dancing in the tide. By the tumbling icy falls, we dip our nets for silvery salmon hidden beneath the current. Okay, that's great. You can see that, right? Yeah, let's go this way. There's the hemlock, and then here's them fishing. You can see the salmon there, teaching her how to fish, and she's using a net. And in the forest, look at the beautiful, what they're going in the forest. Looks like nighttime, doesn't it? We pick berries. We pick berries. There's so many kind of berries. Can I read them off to you? There's salmon berries, there's cloud berries, there's blueberries, there's nagunberry, never heard of that before. Huckleberries I've heard of, haven't heard of soapberries, strawberries, and crowberries, every kind of berry. The berries sing to us, glowing like little jewels. We sing too, so berry and bear know we are here. Did you know that bears live in Alaska? Look, they're picking berries, her grandmother and herself. I think I'm getting the hang of it here. No, I'm not. Go over this way. You can see it's tons of berries. Grandmother tells me we speak to the land. Her grandmother tells her, isn't that a beautiful watercolor? We speak to the land. as the land speaks to us, I say. They name all the more berries. Huckleberries, the soapberry, the strawberry, the crowberry, the thimbleberry, the swampberry, the bogberry, the chalkberry. The forest sings to us. The forest sings to us. It's raining now. Through misting rain and whoosh of wind, the sweet smell of cedar and the tickle of moss. Is that lovely or what? We sing too, so the land knows we are grateful. The land knows we are grateful. There's wonderful things in Alaska. It's a very beautiful place. You can see them picking their berries and enjoying the woods. Grandma tells me we take care of land. See, there's a river, and there they are in the woods with the berries in the trees. I loved Alaska when I was there, and Sitka was a great place. As the land takes care of us, Gunashish, I say, giving thanks. Just a beautiful watercolor of mushrooms. Her in the woods, being thankful, lifting up her hands to the sky. And berries, thimbleberry, swampberry, bogberry, chalkberry, lingonberry, raspberry, bunchberry, cranberry, so many berries. I remember stepping out of our truck when we were driving the Alaska Highway, and we would spend the night in parks and things, and we'd come out in the morning, and if we wanted to make pancakes, all we had to do was just walk outside and you could pick blueberries for blueberry pancakes. It really is like that. Our ancestors sing to us, their voices dancing on wind and water. We sing too, so they know we'll always remember. And we sing for the future so that all will hear and all will know this beautiful berry song. So they're singing. There's all the berries. Look at all the berries they collected. Grandma tells me we are part of the land. Alaska is a beautiful, beautiful place. We are part of the land. As the land is part of us, I say. In this painting, it looks like the land is part of her, doesn't it? Look at her hair. Looks like one of her fingers have kind of become branches. And over here on the other page, they've got whales, and her ancestors are in boats, and there's eagles. It's a beautifully illustrated book. The ocean sings to us, rolling ashore like a beating drum. We sing too, so the tides know we are home. First, the forest sings to them, and the ocean sings to them with the tides. And then they sing too. They sing too. Her grandmother and her singing. Well, now that they've picked all that berries, what are they going to do with them? Together we make salmonberry syrup and cranberry marmalade until the kitchen glows like a summer sky. Is that lovely or what? Look at all of them in the kitchen now, making these wonderful, wonderful treats. I know I used to pick strawberries and raspberries where I lived, and my grandmother, my mother, and I made strawberry jam one time. I still remember that. We had lots of strawberries. We made lots of jam. We were busy all day. We feast on huckleberry pie and strawberry crisp, raspberry scones, and freshly whipped soapberries. We share gifts of blueberry jelly and nagoonberry jam. I don't know what that is. Gunashish, we say, giving thanks. Giving thanks. Look at all the wonderful things they made. Berries can make a lot of things, don't they? The nights grow long, edged in frost, as sea fades gently into sky. The forest is resting. The forest is dreaming, waiting for berry song. So now the seasons are changing. There's a bird over here on the side, and it says, and so the seasons change. I'm kind of dancing around with the illustrations, aren't I? It's just how it goes sometimes. On the island at the edge of the wild, wide sea, I take my sister's hand. Lingonberry, raspberry, bunchberry, cranberry, salmonberry, cloudberry, blueberry, naganberry. I have so much to show you. Look, she's taking her sister's hand, and she's going to take her into the woods and show her all the things that her grandmother taught her to do. In the very back of the book, there's all these wonderful stories about where she lives. And it has all these illustrations in the back. It is an absolutely beautiful book. She is a native. She's a New York Times bestseller, but she is a native of Sitka. She is a Native American person. So if you haven't ever read the book Berry Song, pick it up. It's wonderful to see what other cultures have to teach us about their traditions and the things that they learn from their grandmothers and mothers and people in their family or women that are not their mothers. It's a wonderful thing. If you see the little hashtag down here, it's for our book. So you can go purchase our book too. It's called Finding Sockville, and it is a really cute, kind of a funny book. But I will be reading more books. I love to read a book a week if I can, or a few a month, depending on how my schedule goes. And I used to read to children in public school. I loved doing that. When I was retired, that was my favorite thing to do. So I decided to do this online. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for listening to the book today. Take care. Bye.